The director has a way...
Rex Lapis. May I ask what
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in
Then why would you come all the way?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yen Xiao and received some spice.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Jean.
There he goes again. Everyone here today is... I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the... Great!
You should take a seat too,
Oh? Finally, when we arrived just now, the host at Xinyue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the...
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was...
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the trip.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an over. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked hard to imagine that
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed. I remember you mentioning...
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cooking. I didn't think...
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite. Adeptus Xiao. Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too...
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together. I didn't plan this
What's your true...
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone. We all worked really hard this year. Cooking, helping with the family business, extras, and of course, everyone has done some pretty... As the one who brought everyone together,
Sounds kind of self-important.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Boss Lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of Demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name.
I know you. You're the 77th director. Is there something you need?
That does...
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop?
There might be a...
Huh? It gets pretty boring from here on.
In the time of the Archon, the Adepti, that is how the board...
That's right. 1 point for the... But despite our deep-rooted connection, it's... You know, I'm pretty...
This matter is out of my control.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. Besides, it'll only be for a short while.
But I didn't...
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey,
Huh?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your...
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba...
It sounds like...
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern, thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable.
Right! Wait, what?
Seeds of story.
And cultivated by... Did Paimon just uncut that voice? Could it...
If I'm not mistaken... don't just sit there, no such need. You finally... Hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter.
old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite! Oh, it's...
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. Fate has brought us together.
Mm-hmm. This young lady here is as bright as a... Whoa, these dishes look amazing!
Huh, it's you.
Oh, isn't this Genu?
Genu?
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer... I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. Oh, I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new...
Venti, you're being too humble.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Yes. Monsters become more active than usual. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days...
And bards...
Oh, right. It was a...
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli. That's very...
Oh?
Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across us from the sophisticated way he speaks. Shao, you're an adept.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't...
Really?
But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Huh?
Xiao's a warrior. He does...
I've actually heard a few things about the guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous...
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that I've heard that he's elegant and amiable. His work...
Now you're... I would say that Mondstadt's There's one I heard a while back that went... The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories. The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's just...
I think so too. If I were to give it a go, an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a...
You have great taste.
Of course!
Hey, Xing! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? But I don't know if it's...
I don't...
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone deaf?
I heard that Liu getting to know other musical stuff. As for the Fontaine, the Iridescence tour has finally been... Don't think... By the way, should I say that...
People are all busy. The festival is to come together with... In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together.
Very well. Now we usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr.
You're welcome. As the host of this, considering that everyone...
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts.
What's with the urgency?
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh...
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then.
Are you alright? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. The Adepti all have their specialties. Making... But this time... No. So you know his true identity. The Animo Archon is a free spirit. And that's something I might never be able to do. No matter. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with... Yes, the parlor director when she told me that all the guests had... But I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capisis always said that we should... But I think he meant designing... Clothes were intricately designed. But inconvenient... Rex Lapis did like his... I never saw him wear this during the...
Oh, here you are. I'm not in...
You're not.
Hotel saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring up... I got so anxious that you weren't back yet. And to be honest, you looked a little restless just now.
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, let's head...
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking here. Take these.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, I heard him say that the esteem... I'll be honest, so I made a few... When I told Guoba that I was making these for you...
Thank you for the trouble. I'll take them.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably...
Okay.
Alrighty, we should head back... You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? And your dessert!
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious... Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now...
Oh? Is this some...
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our... Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. Lighting the incense will signify...
I see. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say...
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. Since we all get to nominate someone... I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director...
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of...
is this really...
It's not a... Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition. The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed! If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh, that's right! Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most... Oh, well, that was
I agree. Paimon's just the one without a friend constantly by your side. But once you have someone...
The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role.
You guys... those were genuine compliments. Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long...
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease...
That it?
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler.
Looks like we've come to an agreement.
I trust the trap.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon. will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all—
Yep, the tea was
You don't have to go all polite on me. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany—
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet. It was great getting to know you all.
Bye. Oh. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's some—
Understood. See you later. Well,
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli...
Heaven forbid.
I heard that during the Lantern Rite music festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to, I once had a pleasant chat about the past from the evidence she found and the conclusion. But there are multiple sides in the legends recorded by... But whether to me, this was as true back then. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
I mean...
It looks like you understood what I meant. The director asked me to accompany you on your return. But I don't think... After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet...
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone. Paimon always feels like... At least you... No. Paimon got it mixed up. Good, Shao?
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The events of today occurred so abruptly. Okay, I'll...